guys, welcome back to my channel and today's video. So in today's video I am going to review the Mcgrath palette that released on the 26th of September. I did do a couple of looks using the palette and just getting a feel for the palette, seeing how I like it so far and if it is worth $78. Now, I don't normally review really pricey makeup on here. I'm more of a drugstore person. But I will review this palette because I did get it for free on Influencer. So I'm going to just review the palette. I'm going to do a look. And then after I do the look, I'll give my feedback based on not just this video, but on the times that I did use this palette. So if you want to see a review from me, please keep on watching the video, and thank you for tuning in today. So I'm going to take this shade, this brownie burgundy shade right here, and it's called, what's it called? Major Mahogany, that's what it's called. Sorry, this palette is kind of weird because everything is kind of like backwards. So then I'm like, okay, I need to match the shadow to the color that is on the back of this palette, which I don't know why is it on the back when it could be under here. There's space for it. But I'm gonna take this on AOA E103 brush, a clean one, and I'm going to put this like in the outer third of my eye and then blend it out, like kind of like diffuse this color into the transition shade. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Need to kind of like put a bit more because I didn't really put a lot. And for this look, I'm just going in for like a goldy kind of color, because goldy kind of look, because I really want to use like this gold right here called Lunar Champagne. So I'm gonna go in with that shade after I pack this on and blend it out. I really like this color though because this color is like a really vibrant color. I used this color before. I really, really love it to deepen up. I wish this palette had more mattes in here because typically I like a palette with more mattes, but this I would make an exception. I would just say that I wish that there was one more matte just to kind of blend everything together. But I really like the shimmers in this palette a lot, which typically it's really rare for me to like every single shimmer in here. But I really happen to like it. So I'm taking like whatever is left on the brush and I'm just rocking that into my crease, like bringing it over as well. And this shadow is really blending nicely as well. It's very pigmented, very, 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 very nice. I really love this shade a lot. I think it's one of my favorite deep shades in the palette. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Pack it on at like my outer V and then bring it over. This shadow is easy to blend out. It's not patchy, which is very great. I don't see any patchiness on my lid so far. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye and make sure it's blown out as well. And a really quick tip, this is not a tutorial, but I wanted to say it. When you are doing eyeshadow, you want to hold the brush more towards the end and let the brush have more control so you can be able to disperse the product better. So that's just a quick side thing that I wanted to say. This product is really, really nice. I really like how this shadow is blending in conjunction with the other shadow that I laid on just now. And this shade is a really nice like contour shade where it can give my eyes the illusion of it being bigger, even though it's already pretty big as it is. But I'm just rocking this shade in my crease, making sure everything is blended out before I go in with the shimmers. And I think I may go in with 2 shimmers today for the look. Put the shade on. I'm gonna go in with Lunar Champagne, which is this gold shade. I like that shade a lot. I'm gonna take this on my lid, and then I'm also going to take this shade called Saturnalia. What kind of name is that? I'm sorry. What kind of name is that? But I'm gonna go in with my finger because I believe you get the best payoff with that. And plus, because I don't have a smaller brush to go in with. Oh, that's pretty. Like, look at this shade. That's pigmented. This is Lunar Champagne. I love this shade. I have not tried this shade out yet, but I've been wanting to. This is pretty. This is liquid gold on your eyeballs. It has this nice wet feeling to it. It's like metallic gold on your eyes. I really like that. I really love that shade. I'm gonna also go in with Saturnalia next. Put it alongside and kind of like diffuse the 2 shades together. Oh, that looks really pretty. I'm gonna have to blend the edges after, but that looks really pretty. Wow. Man, everybody has been saying that their shimmers are really, really, really good. This is very pigmented. Next time, I'm gonna try it with a brush. I think I tried it with a brush one time, and it was really pigmented. I did not need to wet my brush just to get the pigmentation to show up. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Both of these colors together are nice. Like, I really love gold shades on my lids. Gold is one of those shades that I love putting on my lid whenever I'm doing like a look that is for like going out. One of the shimmers that I love rocking is golds. So I'm always looking for a good gold shimmer to throw on. That looks really pretty. I really like this. Wow. I really like how intense it is and how in one swipe with a finger, you don't have to be dipping into your palette a lot. So I recommend, if you want intensity, please go in with a finger and pat it on your lid. It looks really beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to blend the edges out a bit using the brush that I've just applied the last color, and I'm just going to blend the edges out a bit, just so that way everything is blended and there's no harsh lines in my eye look. And then I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, and then I'm going to return to give my thoughts on the palette. So stay tuned for that. So I came in here to show you guys the finished look because where I was, the lighting was pretty bad. So this is the finished look with the palette. And I do believe that it is worth the $78. I believe that the shades are just really pretty, and I do believe that they blended really well for the price point and for the time that I have tried it. Now, I did want to do a 3 looks 1 palette with this palette that I have. So if you guys would like to see that, then please let me know. I know this video was kind of a bit last minute and not as planned like I would have planned for it to happen, but I do want to do more reviews in the future. I do believe that this palette really is worth the $78 if you want a Pat McGrath palette that has just beautiful shades in it and blends like a dream, and you want to go and splurge on the palette. So I really like this palette. I really believe that it's worth the money, and I really enjoy it so far. This is something that I'm going to continue using. If there's anything that I feel like I need to update you guys about in terms of the palette, I will let you guys know in my next video. But that's just all I have for today. Thank you for sticking around, and thank you for just having fun with me and being able to share the love of makeup with me. Please subscribe, please like. If there's any suggestions that you guys would like for me to improve on, please don't hesitate to leave me any messages. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye.